Hello everyone, and welcome to English Story Radio channel. Today, I'm excited to share an English story with you. If you enjoy this story and want to see more like it, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way, you'll be the first to know when I upload new content. Without further ado, let's get started. Once upon a time, in a small village in the heart of England, there lived a young girl named Alice. Alice was known to be a dreamer, spending most of her days daydreaming about fantastical adventures she would love to experience. Alice was always fascinated by magic and mystery, and she believed that someday, she would have the chance to experience it all. One night, Alice went to bed feeling particularly restless. She couldn't shake the feeling that something was about to happen. As she drifted off to sleep, she began to dream. In her dream, she found herself wandering through a mystical forest, the trees glowing with an otherworldly light. As she walked deeper into the forest, she heard the sound of a babbling brook and followed the sound until she came to a clearing. In the center of the clearing, there was a treasure chest. Alice approached the chest with wonder and curiosity, wondering what kind of treasure lay inside. As she opened the chest, she was blinded by the light that emanated from within. Once her eyes adjusted to the light, Alice saw that the chest was filled with a dazzling array of jewels and precious stones, each more beautiful than the last. She reached in to touch them, and as she did, she was transported to a new world. This world was a magical kingdom filled with wizards, dragons, and unicorns. Alice was amazed by everything she saw and experienced, but she was particularly taken with a small, glowing stone that she found in her pocket. She felt a powerful energy coming from the stone, and she knew it was something special. As Alice explored this new world, she met a wise old wizard who explained that the stone was a powerful magical artifact that had the ability to grant its possessor unlimited wealth and prosperity. However, the wizard warned Alice that the stone was coveted by many, and she would need to be careful who she shared her secret with. Alice knew that she could not keep the stone to herself forever, so she decided to use it to help those in need. She used the stone to bring food and shelter to the poor, to heal the sick, and to bring joy and happiness to those who had none. As she shared the stone's gifts with the world, Alice found that her own life was enriched beyond measure. She made many friends and was loved by all who knew her. And when she passed away, the stone was passed down through generations, continuing to bring joy and prosperity to all who possessed it. Years went by, and the story of Alice and her magical adventures became legend. Many people had heard of the magical stone and its powers, but few had ever seen it. It was said that the stone was hidden somewhere in the mystical forest where Alice had first found it, waiting for the next worthy adventurer to find it. One day, a young girl named Emma was out walking in the forest. She was a dreamer, just like Alice, and she was always looking for adventure. As she walked deeper into the forest, she felt a strange energy pulling her forward. She followed the energy until she came to the same clearing that Alice had found so many years before. In the center of the clearing, Emma saw the same treasure chest that Alice had found. She approached it with wonder and curiosity, wondering what kind of treasure lay inside. As she opened the chest, she was blinded by the light that emanated from within. Once her eyes adjusted to the light, Emma saw that the chest was filled with a dazzling array of jewels and precious stones, each more beautiful than the last. And there, at the bottom of the chest, was the same glowing stone that Alice had found so many years before. Emma knew that she had found something special, and she decided to use it to help others. Just like Alice, Emma used the stone to bring happiness and prosperity to those in need. She shared the stone's gifts with her community, helping to build homes for the homeless, feeding the hungry, and even curing the sick. As she used the stone's powers to help others, Emma felt a sense of fulfillment that she had never felt before. She knew that the stone was a powerful tool, but she also knew that she needed to be careful with it. She didn't want the stone to fall into the wrong hands, and so she kept it hidden, only using it when she knew it could make a difference. Years went by, and Emma grew old. She knew that it was time to pass the stone down to the next worthy adventurer, just as Alice had done before her. She returned to the mystical forest and placed the stone back in the treasure chest, waiting for the next person to find it and continue its legacy. And just like before, the story of Emma and her adventures with the magical stone became legend. People continued to search for the stone, hoping to find it and use its powers to make the world a better place. As time passed, the mystical forest became known as a place of wonder and magic, a place where dreams could come true. And even though the stone had been hidden away for generations, people still believed in its power and knew that someday, someone would find it and continue its legacy of kindness, generosity, and magic.